Hey you guys, I want to show you how to make elevated but easy appetizers for your holiday parties, so keep on watching. Alright, so first we're going to start by making a caramelized onion, bacon, and Gouda pizza. So I'm going to fry up my bacon until it's crispy. All right, next we're going to use some phyllo dough. I have my oven preheated to 375. This dough is thawed out. I have 1 egg white, about 2 tablespoons of olive oil, and about a tablespoon of water. Next, I'm going to shred some smoked Gouda. And now we're going to work on our pizza crust. So we're going to lay out about 2 to 3 pieces of the phyllo dough. We're going to use the egg wash that we just made. We're going to put that over the phyllo dough, and then we're going to add a little bit of cheese. We're going to do this about 2 to 3 times. You can put down a couple of the pieces of the phyllo dough and then Gouda in between. The last layer, you'll just put the phyllo dough on top, and you won't put the egg wash or the cheese on there. And then we're going to bake this in the oven for about 8 minutes on 375. All right, so I'm just going through the steps. I just want to show you guys a way to make appetizers for your parties that are coming up, for Thanksgiving, for Christmas. You can use whatever you have in your house. Just get creative, honey. I was looking around to see what I could put together just for some ideas, and this is what I came up with. You got to be a little creative, a little bit of fun, think outside the box, and use the resources that you have in your fridge already. It doesn't need to be complicated. So we're just going to let this bake, and then I'm going to add a little bit of butter to that bacon grease. I'm going to thinly slice a whole onion, and then we're going to saute this and start to work on caramelizing them. All right, this skillet is on a medium low. So with that bacon grease and butter, I'm going to slowly sweat out my onions. I'm going to add a little bit of salt that will dehydrate and sweat them out. And then a little bit of sugar that will help caramelize them. I'm also going to add in a little bit of balsamic vinaigrette. This takes about 15 to 20 minutes, so make sure you're patient and just stir occasionally. You'll see them start to get really dark brown and soft, and that's when you know they're ready. All right, so we are taking the phyllo dough out of the oven, which is our pizza crust. We are going to put our onions into a bowl. We're going to put a little left of the Gouda cheese on top. If you don't have more left, that's fine. You can just use your onions and bacon. I'm going to crush up my bacon into the onions, mix them around, and then spread them onto the pizza crust. So we're going to put that in the oven, and it's going to bake for another 10 to 12 minutes. And that's it. That was pretty effortless, pretty easy. I've got a couple more recipes coming up next, so stick around. Next, we're going to work on these cucumber bites. I wanted something savory, something refreshing, and something sweet. So I'm just thinly slicing these cucumbers. I have some cream cheese that is at room temperature. I'm going to add some salt, black pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, some lemon juice, and some dried dill. I'm going to mix that around, and then I'm going to put it into a piping bag. If you don't have a piping bag, that's okay. You can use a sandwich bag, Ziploc bag, and if you don't have the fancy tip, that's also okay. But if you do have one, go ahead and insert that in there. It just gives it a nice little decoration. And I'm going to put the cream cheese into the piping bag, and then we're just going to top that with over the cucumbers. That it's so simple. The holidays are already kind of stressful if you're already preparing Thanksgiving dinner. This is just a quick and easy idea to get something out to your guests while they wait for dinner, while they're talking, the guys are watching TV and stuff like that. So that is one more recipe, and I have a third one coming up. All right, so next I have some water, and I'm squeezing some lemon juice in there. I'm going to thinly slice some apples, and we are going to use any kind of crusty day-old bread, a baguette that you might have, some French bread. This was a piece of sourdough that I had, so I'm going to cut my sourdough into triangular shapes, and then we're going to add some marmalade. You can use jam if you have it. You can use apple butter. You can get as creative as you want. I'm going to also melt some butter, put some brown sugar in there, and then sprinkle some pumpkin pie spice and mix that around. Put the marmalade on there, and then put my apple, and then you can use pecans like I did, or you can use walnuts if you have them as an option, and you're going to put that on there and just sprinkle a little more of the pumpkin pie spice, or if you don't have pumpkin pie spice, you can use nutmeg, cinnamon, whatever, and then I'm going to drizzle that warm brown sugar and butter over it. I'm going to heat this and toast it for about 10 minutes on 425, and this was my sweet appetizer. This was my favorite out of all of them. So I hope you guys don't stress out too bad for the holidays. Have fun in the kitchen, get creative, work with what you got, be resourceful, and if you guys have any questions, make sure you leave them down below. And I hope you guys are getting ready for the holidays. I hope you're excited to enjoy family, and I will catch you guys in the next one. As always, please make sure you like and subscribe. I would definitely appreciate it, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. I'll talk to you later. Bye.